Gary Holt talks, Slayer's future, it might be our last, slams modern riff writers for lacking rhythmic expression. We're really good. Gary Holt talks about Slayer's future, mentions one thing. Current riff writers don't do enough. Gary Holt ponders Slayer's future, noting how few current riff writers are bending notes rhythmically. When it was announced that Slayer would be returning for a few shows last year, fans, understandably, almost didn't believe the news. After all, the legendary thrash metal band had called it quits in 2019 with what seemed to be a definitive farewell. The final tour, the emotional goodbyes, and the sense of closure that came with it made their retirement feel set in stone. But the world of metal is rarely predictable, and in a surprising twist, Slayer emerged from the shadows once again. At first, the band was adamant that their return would be limited to a few special events. Notably, they were recently added to the bill for Black Sabbath's star-studded Back to the Beginning show, a monumental event that drew headlines across the metal world. While some thought it might be a one-off, Slayer has since performed several more shows, sparking speculation that the band may be warming up to a fuller return. Despite the excitement, Gary Holt, who has long balanced his commitments between Slayer and Exodus, urges fans not to jump to conclusions. In a recent interview with Rock City Music Company, transcribed by Ultimate Guitar, Holt shared some insight into the band's mindset and what the future may, or may not, hold. I think it happens every year, and this is our second year doing it. It might be our last, you know? Luckily, none of these shows have interfered with or conflicted with my Exodus schedule, so we'll see. But it's fun, and playing with fire is always fun. Holt also commented on the current state of metal riff writing, noting a trend he finds lacking among newer generations of guitarists. Specifically, he pointed out that many don't experiment enough with rhythmic nuance, saying too few are bending notes rhythmically. It's a subtle but crucial aspect of thrash and heavy metal riffing that gives songs their dynamic energy, something Slayer mastered decades ago and still bring to the stage today. While the band's future remains uncertain, one thing is clear: when Slayer hits the stage, they still sound as fierce and vital as ever.